Welcome back, everybody. This is Brother Mean here. Today we're going to continue our quest to beat Pathfinder Kingmaker. From the last episode, we were in the house at the end of time, I think is what they call this place. We are trying to investigate every floor, and we have to investigate every floor twice because there's a mechanic in the game that allows us to switch dimensions, so to speak. There's a fog bank that you walk through. If you don't have a lamp or a lantern on, then you literally teleport to another dimension. And then, of course, you want to turn the lantern back on so that you don't walk through another fog bank and hop back again. So let's get into it, shall we? You should know that if you're playing this in PC, I am using mods for the game, so that is something that's different than the vanilla version of the game. Big ones is going to be turn-based combat, which isn't currently available for the game unless you download a mod, as well as Eldritch Arcana, which is giving me a few spells that you guys don't normally have access to, as well as traits that were never implemented in the game. This is actually how I was able to make an undead mercenary character for my team. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's see. I think I'm going back in on the first floor, inspecting all of it under this new dimension. We have the ability to rest. We have not done so, so we should do that. First, I want to check to make sure everybody's okay. They don't have like poisons or diseases or stuff like that to take care of. We got hit the other day with something, and I want to make sure that we're not subpar as far as our stats are concerned. So one of the easier ways to do this is to scroll through the characters and look for any red. That basically lets you know that you have a penalty. In his case, it's because of the mutagen he is using. That's not his fault. It looks like we're all good. Spell-wise, I suppose we should check that too. Just to make sure we're using all the ones we want to use. Let's see, a recent change. Oh, looks like we got one here. Why do we have an extra? Make it greater invisibility again, sure, why not? Alright. She can't change her spells per day because she's a spontaneous caster. She is doing fine. Jubilast, he's also doing well. Looks like he has an extra spell though. A couple extra spells. Let's get another. Let's get Overland Flight, sure, why not? You can cast that on anyway, that lasts for a long time. Transformation's fun, but we've never been using our legendary proportions. We really need to do that. Let's give him True Seeing as well. That comes in super handy. Ray Christian is current. She has everything she needs. Sounds good to me. Okay, so we need to rest. Let's see. Can we rest out here? We sure can. And again, just to prove to ourselves that we need to do this because we have no bombs, we're low on spells, all that fun jazz. We're not actually low on spells, I should take that back, but it's the bombs that's been carrying us, let's just be honest. Jubilas has pretty much been saving the day here. But we have rations to use, and as you can see, we have enough to do this 4 times. This will be one of those 4 times. You can't cook in this area, and you cannot hunt in this area, so don't put anyone in those spots. There's no points. We've doubled up on Watch Order here, as well as Stealth. I figured, what the hell? Sounds good to me. Begin that rest. Alright. Super good, super good. Alright, let's move out of here. Notice our lantern is on. That's the blue aura that you're seeing on our characters. So then again, that allows us, to walk through that fog bank that I was just talking about. Now, like I said, this is a different dimension than the one we explored yesterday. And I know that because yesterday we explored this entire floor, but we went outside and found that we could not interact with anybody. There wasn't anyone outside for us to camp and sell stuff with. So we had to walk in here, shift the dimension, go through the fog with the lamp off or the lantern off, then go outside, and then, oh look, there they were. So now we know that this is the dimension we haven't been in. On that score, though, we should probably buff up. Let's give ourselves a Ghost Touch Bane weapon for several minutes. Give yourself Blur while you're at it, buddy. You have your wings still? No, you do not. So, time to reapply those. And of course, she needs wings as well.
I stand ready.
I'm always ready.
I will see this through.
Okay, don't need that. We have our magical investment still on us. See that? There, there, and there. So we got an hour plus, more than enough to do what we're doing. But the communal delay poison is helpful. And I'll even do a communal electricity protection. There we are. That way Jubilost doesn't have to use that right now. We'll use the other ones as needed, but Death Ward is definitely going up on the front 3 characters. We'll put it on the back 3 as well, but not using her spell list. Shield spell. Oh, damn it. Left her Meta Magic Rod on. That was wasteful. Get some blow around yourself, killer. Get yourself a greater magic weapon as well. Get yourself some heroism. Very nice.
So,
Juby.
any brilliant ideas?
Drink your mutagen. Shield spell for you. Expeditious retreat. Alright. We have airwalk. And give that to her as well. Freedom of movement for me. And Jubilost, we don't want either of these guys to be paralyzed.
I'm listening.
You, sir. Bless us. Move fear. Death Ward for the back 2.
My skills are getting rusty.
As well.
Share your trouble.
And his magical investment's still up. So that means we can actually use this one on someone else, say like Jubilost. Why not have him be tougher? Don't need that. Freedom of movement, sure. Freedom of movement on the tank. Okay. You, madam, shield spell. And you suck at hitting things, so get your greater heroism on. Give heroism to Eliza. She's up front enough anyway, so quick saving all that mess. Now, that should be more than enough to get us going for where we want to be. We don't use every buff, but we can. And I'm not going to make you sit through all that mess. But like I said, we are going to go check every room on this floor, and then we have to do the same on the other floors. Basically, hop dimensions, hop floors, then check the floor, hop a dimension going through the fog, check the floor again. And that's basically what we're doing today. I still have yet to figure out what that damn mirror puzzle is about. It's this thing here. There's multiple mirrors in the game. What's the best way of doing this? And let's hit this way first because it's a dead end. Fairly certain we've hit this floor already completely, but I want to prove it to myself. We are still missing a book. Now that may mean that we're never going to find that book. That sucks, which means we miss a perception check perhaps. But I am hopeful we will find it. That last book is for a puzzle downstairs. It's supposed to lead us to a treasure room, so we definitely want to find that book if at all possible. Downside is sometimes the perception check is not only high. Well, I'm not particularly worried about that because we have really good perception on our teammates, but it's also you have to be standing in just the right place kind of thing. God damn, we got another one of these. So we got goes the guard, goes the guard, goes the guard, and the mage. So Dora needs to come all the way over here to work on the mage.
Will hurt.
He needs to die. He's the one casting the damn poison cloud spell here, the disease cloud, I should say. And if we fail it, as you can see, we're already blinded, sickness, and strength damage. So we're getting kind of screwed by that. All right, Eliza, come over here and help me too.
Strike as one.
There's some sneak attack damage. We'll take that. Yeah, come down here, attack us. That shit sucks. Alright, Jubilost, you need to step back. Holy bomb time, buddy. Kill that thing a lot. Thank you. Get out of that goddamn cloud. Octavia, move way the hell back here as well. Can't have you guys getting completely diseased up like crazy here. Can you hit this prick with anything? Maybe. Yes. But we are going to impromptu sneak attack the little bastard. Yeah, 38 sneak attack damage. Suck on that, you loser. The reason that works for her, for those of you that haven't been watching in my other videos, is she is an Arcane Trickster, Wizard 8, Rogue 1, Arcane Trickster 10, and the last level will again go into Wizard. This will give her a bunch of sneak attack, but also, not only that, but this impromptu sneak attack ability, which literally allows her to activate a toggle that if they're susceptible to sneak attack, which means that they can be sneak attacked, because there's some monsters in the game that are immune to it. She can guarantee that any spell that she does sneak attack damage, and that's because of not only the impromptu sneak attack, but also because of this, surprise spells. Any spell that does damage for her at level 10 Arcane Trickster can do sneak attack damage. And yes, you heard that correctly. That is literally like a fireball spell can do AoE sneak attack damage. That's fucking amazing. That's why you love the Arcane Trickster. She has other stuff, the ability to turn herself invisible and blah, blah, blah. But by and large, that's what she does. So that's really, really nice. And again, I use an auto-hit spell that has a decent range on it. I actually should have more of those in my list, quite frankly, but this one also works usually pretty well. Just doesn't have the best range. But I can sneak attack for some serious, serious damage. And it's pretty much guaranteed, so as long as they're not immune to that, or they're not immune to sneak attack. So. Oh no, another poison cloud. Let's get her over here.
Out of my way!
Yeah, brother. She actually is immune to disease because she's the undead mercenary. And there's Tristan getting fucked up. Get out of there, Tristan. You got a skeleton army you can pull out of here. Let them engage with this little bastard. Keep him off you. Tristan just took a pounding. As you can see, he's got bewildering injury, and he has disorienting injury and strength damage as well. So these guys are no joke. Now it's Dorraj's turn. 5-foot stutter step just to make sure. Alright, Elias's turn. And I don't want her to engage in that bastard over here. Per se, but she has abilities like this. Does only half damage, but I'll take it. At least it's something. Jupe lost. It's your turn to finish this doofus off.
Primitives.
Yeah, I know we're using a lot of bombs on him. Just this damn fight. But I did not anticipate this fight. So we actually kind of got hosed. Since there's something in the corner, maybe that's our book. And as you can see, we have fortitude checks going off. So what we need to do is we need to make sure we cure the diseases on people. So dispel blinding sickness. Do it again. Dispels blinding sickness. Do it again. Dispels blinding sickness. So at least the disease is gone. And the way that works is once you have enough lore religion, this is a skill that you rank up. Once you have enough lore religion, you get this ability called Treat Affliction. You can only do it once a day on a character, but it literally does a lore religion check against the DC check, I guess, of the disease or poison, I think, for that matter. And you can remove the effect. Now, the disease or the poison. What you cannot remove with this is the penalty. So you see, we still have our strength damage. You still have her blindness. So that's still a thing. Although, why does she have blindness? And it's saying that it's multiple times a day. He has the strength damage. It's a little weird. But to get rid of stuff like that, we have not only heal spells when that's wasteful, but we also have potions galore, which means we also probably have a remove blindness in here somewhere, I'm betting. Case in point. So if we have Jubilost, give that to her. She'll take this away. And there you go. Dispels blindness from Octavius. Now she can see properly. Now she still has her strength damage. How bad is she off here? -2, that's not bad. He is -4, that's a lot worse. He's -2, but he has a 2 because of his race. I think we're okay.
Try.
I think we're okay. We'll just tough it out. We just have to be more careful when we run into combat like that. I'm off. Not bad loot. Quick save that. The only reason I didn't actually repeat that fight was because we hadn't saved early enough. We should always quick save if we're going into a new room. Tangle gems. Another mirror. What does this one say? Mirror before you simply reflects its surroundings. It seems an amazingly mundane decoration for such an insane place as the house at the edge of time. That is, except for one strange detail. The mirror reflects the room, the dust rising in rays of light, everything but you. The moment you realize this, you hear a dull moan from somewhere behind the glass, and someone nearly crashes into the mirror from the other side. The reflection, if of course it is a reflection, raises his head. It's a human, clearly a wizard. A beautiful young face, pale as death. His dark clothes are charred and bloody. In one hand, the wizard is holding a lantern just like yours, and while the other clings to the glass as if he's trying not to fall. I can't, again and again. Hey, do you hear me? The reflection focuses his stare on you and whispers, I hear you, next one. Who are you? I am what I seem, a reflection stuck in time. I'm the one who was reflected in this mirror long ago. Probably dead, but I can't disappear. The house at the edge of time stores the moment when he was clinging to his life, wounded on this very spot, in this very room, and I will remain here in remembrance of him forever. Whose reflection are you? I don't know this. The mirror only stores one moment, and I am but a small fragment of what he was. The real me. I am only what he felt when he fell to his knees before this mirror wounded. Only what he was thinking in that moment. Pain, rage, desire to achieve his goal, whatever it takes. Where did you get the lantern? It was a gift from someone great, whose power was more vast than I could have ever imagined. But I can tell you no more. I don't remember. Why is it you called me that? Next one. I don't know. I know nothing of my true journey. Its end is lost in the darkness, and the beginning is so far away. But I know that you follow in his footsteps, as I once did. You fight to protect your lands from her, from Nyrissa. Can I help you in any way? The reflection looks at you with sorrow. I want to be free. I want to cease to be. I have lived for untold ages, feeling only despair, anger, fear of death, and defeat. Everything that was happening to me at the fateful moment by the mirror. Can you help me? I know you can. I know you can. I know I can have peace if I only learn the end of my story. There are 3 more mirrors somewhere in the house, which store its fragments, but I am captured by this place and moment. I cannot look for them on my own. If you can do this for me, if you revisit the path that the real me took and find all 3 mirrors, then I shall be free. Fine, I'll try. I couldn't be more grateful. The reflection whispers, listen, you have to start from the beginning to touch the mirrors in the same order they once reflected me. If you make a mistake in the order or touch an empty mirror, you'll have to start over. I can only assume that the next mirror is somewhere near the entrance to the house, but I know nothing more. Please help me and be careful, or you may become just another reflection in Iris's mirrors. Okay, so that's the mirror puzzle. Well, about time. So, sounds like we need to touch this mirror first. I think we've done that. So then the next mirror, he said, was probably by the entrance. Oops. It's got to be over here somewhere. So let's finish over here first. Save that mess. Well, okay. Finally figured that out. So with 4 mirrors altogether, that one, let's take a look at this here. This one down here, one here by the entrance, and then 2 more. So we got to figure out the order. Heyo. Oh, this crap again, huh? Oh, Jesus. Where's that at? Alright, you know what? Screw this. No, we need to do this better. We're taking way too much ability damage. Anytime they catch us by surprise like that, our armor class goes down greatly because we're flat-footed. And it's because of that they're actually getting their attacks in. So the trick on this is to do stuff like this. We literally summon something in front of them to disrupt the little bastards. Like...
I stand ready.
Some undeaders. You guys like undead, don't you? Hey-o. Yeah, go ahead and whoop their ass. Oh, they're feeling that. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, now here's Dora's turn. Get your ass in here and kill this thing.
Will hurt.
Nice. And the reason he can do full damage, because these are ghosts, is because we use this beautiful ghost touch ability for an arcane upgrade for our weapon. The Bane, of course, is being added as well for extra force damage, which is really, really nice for us. That's your turn done. Well, you can come up here too, huh? Poke that guy. Thank you, ma'am. Oh no, not the skeletons. We really wanted to keep those alive. Oh, whatever shall we do? Alright, shoot this guy
Out
up.
of my way!
No, she's the one that summoned the skeleton, so she don't get a turn. My bad. Ooh, he's pissy. Tristan. Hey, Tristan. Just come over here and do your ghost death move. Oof. Suck it. Cloud killing. Shit, son. Forget about it. Tavia's here. She has the ability to cast spells. We're gonna bust out. How about is this Hellfire Ray? Scorching Ray. Sounds good. Yeah, we'll take that damage. Go ahead, kid. She also has a cantrip that she can use as well. Hit him up. Nice. Jubilos. We probably don't need bounds for this mess now. Just get in within range and javelin the shit out of his fools. Dora's turn, and I'm going to have Dora run past this fool. Beeline right for the mage. Mage needs to die. Eliza, skeletons are still here, so you can probably stay here with them.
Do not hold back!
Give me a little bit of damage buff.
Take that!
Not bad, kid, not bad. It did work. That's all I can ask. Yep. So you can tank that shit though now, so I'm not too worried. Proto, why don't you do this spell? That even do damage? Well, piss on you. Alright, time for cantrips then. Here we go. Take 5 damage, you loser. Goes the guard, corrupted touch, trying to do their thing. Tristan, might as well AoE them one more time. We always have these right at the end of the day anyway, might as well use them up. Even if it's only doing minor damage, 23 across the board is worth. There's a spell that we're all immune to, so I could care less. Octavia's turn. Let's have her do another Scorching Ray. Sounds like fun. Oh, in the face. Let's have her do that cantrip trick again. This one? Yes. Like, yay. Boop. And now her turn is over. Jubilost.
Primitives.
Get on him, buddy. Give him that 2 points of damage. 3. Wow, that's amazing. He sucks. It's okay. Dora's turn. 5-foot star step just to make sure we don't have to move or readjust ourselves. Right? Weird. Might as well work on this one.
We
I'm
shall
guessing.
overcome.
She had to take a stutter step. See that? That's my mistake. Oh hell. She's taking damage now too. That sucks. Alright. No, that's just silly. Here's a Scorching Ray. Not bad, not bad. 5-foot stutter step a little bit closer though, would you? I want to use your cantrip. You're taking it on the chin over here, man. That is not good for her. Tristan. Beat the shit out of these motherfuckers. Not bad. Well, 1 round or 2 of Dora and her whooping on them together, and they'll actually be dead. I don't know about that, but we're gonna have to heal her up for that strength damage that she's taking because she's getting pounded over here. Well, let's do the cantrip first, just because we get it out of the way. And let's do multi-attack. Oh, he didn't seem to like that very much. Jubilos, 5-foot stutter step a little bit closer, buddy.
Will
Go
they
on that guy
ever
if you would.
learn?
Not dead. Dora might be able to finish it off. Can we charge this fool?
This wound,
Can.
my
Big old
gift
critty.
to you.
Let's finish it off using this.
Attack!
Stabby, stabby, pokey, pokey.
Let us
That
not
shuts off after the combat's over, so we're good there. Press L to make the special effects go away. That's another mod that I have called Area Effect Remove. Area Effect Removal, something like that. Press L for me once I download it. You can change the keybind, but I have it set for L by default. And that allows me to remove things like web spell, grease spell, stuff like that, whether it's mine or theirs. You can actually do that in combat. You have to set it up that way. I don't do that because I think that's kind of cheesy. But we've always made the same argument that, you know, if you summon the spell, for instance, why would you not be able to dismiss the spell? Not as dispel magic, just a poof, it's gone. You know, not that I'm concentrating on it anymore. I'm just the wizard or whatever that casts the spell, and I should be able to make it go away.
Together
I
we
want to see how
stand.
much damage he's taking here. 4. That's not great. He has 2. He has 4. And now we're starting to get into territories of problems, especially since she's a meleeer. So we have a heal spell. Actually, I take that back. Let's use the restoration spell. That's better.
Matricium Turinos.
There we go. I'm going to use another one on Tristan, just so I don't have to worry about it. The reason this is important to me is not that I care about carrying capacity so much. It has to do with if they ever get taken down to a 0 stat, you get killed in this game. So I don't want to have to deal with that bullshit. It costs some diamond dust to...
I'm off.
Here's another one. We'll check on that one here in a moment.
I'm there.
I'm fairly certain we've been through here before. Having said that, because we've actually opened this room once before, and I'm fairly certain the time we opened it was when it was this dimension that we're in now. I wish there was a way to better determine which dimension you are. And here's Lindsay's body. Yes, we've done this part already. But we just want to prove it to ourselves. You know, we've checked every area. Don't want to have anything come across and say, oh, you forgot to get the book at this one spot. Plus, I still need to figure out where all the mirrors are at.
Follow if you
That
dare.
I'm keeping track, because I'm stupid that way. Let's see, let's cruise out this way. So we got a mirror here, one down here, and he said one by the entrance, so let's actually cut to here. Quick save. We'll cut out to there, see if there's one down that hallway. If not, then we'll touch this one next. Remember, this order is important, and we don't know what the order is, so we're going to kind of fudge this here.
I'm there.
So... nothing that looks like there. Is there a mirror over here? Feels like there should be.
I do what I must.
Okay. Maybe no. So that might be the mirror then, is that one right up the hallway.
I'm off.
Thank God it's not a one and done kind of situation. Where you like literally, if you get the wrong mirror, then the game is over, or the puzzle's over. Because I don't think that's the case. So let's try it. It said there should be something in the mirror when we touch it. The mirror comes alive under your touch. Its dark surface is lit by flashes of a battle that happened in this very room an unknown age ago. A group of warriors in dark clothes are fighting a flock of gargoyles. There are clouds of sorcerous mist in the hallway behind their backs. Suddenly, it's pierced by a ray of light, and the familiar wizard appears on the battlefield, holding a magic lantern in his hand. He is swaying from pain, but looks angry and resolute. "We will all die here. Run!" One of the soldiers screams. Without hesitation, the wizard pushes him right into the gargoyle's claws. What? As soon as the monsters are distracted with their victim, the wizard envelops the entire group in a spell and kills them on the spot. Get to the stairs to the second floor. He lights the lantern and the warriors swiftly retreat into the mist. Wow, so this guy's a douche. Vision fades, but then another room, another wizard's reflection appears on the other side of the glass, the one you first spoke to. It nods to you and says quietly, I remember this fight. You are on the right path. Okay, so we got puzzle 2. Find 3 mirrors, so that's 1 of 3.
In due time.
In fact, let's actually look at our journal to prove that to ourselves. Mirror memories. The first mirror we saw the wizard and his allies fighting there was his servants. They were trying to get to the second floor. Sounds like the next mirror should be on the second floor. We still haven't checked this entire floor yet, so that's what we're doing right now.
I'm there.
Actually, have I checked this entire floor? I don't think so. Yeah, I think I started down here on purpose. So we've done through here, here, here now.
Follow if you dare.
So we need to finish this hallway, and then we'll go upstairs. And upstairs is basement control there. Second floor. Okay. So we'll go upstairs and look for another mirror. We'll check over here just to make sure there's not something else, but I don't think there is.
I'm there. In due time.
This is where we freed Reg and Octavia. Actually, we didn't free them at all. They were already freed themselves. Part of our quest in the past was to make sure that they stayed a couple. We didn't have to do that. We could have just let things progress naturally. But they seemed like a good match, and they've been together for a while. So we encouraged them to stay together, basically, through our actions or inactions. And as a result, they used their love for each other to save themselves. Oh, it's so sweet. Also lame, but whatever. But yeah, they basically knew that it was an illusion, the fire that was going to kill them both. So instead of sacrificing one to save the other, they both decided to say fuck it and let the fires burn to death. Nothing happened, and they both were freed as a result, which is kind of cool. Alright, so we're upstairs now. Again, we still got our lantern on. So now it's, again, the alternate dimension still, I believe. No, I don't remember if we've actually checked that. It's entirely possible we have checked this entire area with the lantern. Let's take a quick gander at the map itself. It's either the basement or this floor that we've checked it completely. And I don't think it was this one. So we will have to recheck everything in here, which is fine. Again, we're looking for the next lantern. Mirror. And of course we're still looking for our book that we're missing.
I'm there.
You are there. You're also here. Let's get to work. Surprising that there's nothing here. There's such a big map, you'd think that there'd be more there. So clearly we're missing something. And again, you'll notice that I'm quick saving each time. But yeah, if we get into a fight that we can't deal with, I don't want it to go back multiple paces.
I do what I must.
What do we got here, guys? Anything? Okay, this is that big hogging room. I think there was a mirror in here, wasn't there? Maybe not. Well, this is where we killed the wriggling man. Over here. Maybe this is what I thought was the mirror, when it clearly is not. Cool. Alright, let's check here, because it's a dead end. Yes, I think it is, yeah. Come on, Dory, you pokey bastard.
Follow if you dare.
Check out the map. So it looks like straight away. So we got the mysterious well, which takes us to the basement, I believe.
I'm there.
Click on the well. I don't want to go down there. At least not yet. We have hidden doors. Still locked. So we're still missing our keys. Oh, that's probably why we're missing stuff. We're missing the last key. Okay, so we need to find that as well. Almost forgot about the damn keys. But I believe we killed the wriggling man and took his key. And we have the other key from what's her face, right? Let's actually check this by newest, oldest. Ready to kill the key. Body. No, it can't be this one. Here we go. Wriggling man's key, wriggling witch's key. So we have another key that's supposed to be somewhere on this floor, by the way. So we're missing out on something.
I'm off.
So we clearly screwed something up. I wonder if the key's with the wizard guy. Oh, that'd be interesting. Or in the book thing. But that would mean we'd have to be able to find the book.
In due time.
Locked. Save that mess. Let's see where we at.
I'm there.
Another locked door? Yeah, of course. What the hell, man? Alright, am I imagining things, or did I not see an entire mirror the entire time I was here? Alright, so what we got? We got basement. Mysterious well. I say we do the basement. Okay. I know we've seen more mirrors than that, though, so where the hell's the other mirror at? That's the Medusa we killed earlier. So we've been on this floor already, you can see by the fact that we've left stuff behind. Matter of fact, that's probably not the worst idea ever. For those of you trying to remember if you've been to a specific floor, you could leave like a little piece of treasure on the ground, just like drop something. Because when you go from dimension to dimension, I believe it's not there. It's in the alternate dimension. I could be mistaken on that, though. Here's, of course, where we cannot cast spells.
I'm there.
We fought all these guys. Might as well just take the loot just to get rid of it. Give me your crappy bows, you bastards. That fight sucked yesterday.
In due time.
Alrighty. Yeah, there's another mirror, but again, he said second floor, not the basement. So I'm betting that that's our
I'm off.
last mirror. The way to prove that to ourselves, of course, would be just cheese it. So what we do is we save and touch the mirror, and if it doesn't give us an indication that it's the right one, then we go back to our earlier save. Mirror's covered in thick mist, blah blah blah. Reflects nothing. Now that means we literally have reset the mirrors. So you literally have to go back to mirror 1, then mirror 2, find mirror 3 still, then come back here to mirror 4. So there's no need to do that. We got a quick save spot. Just do that. So remember that that's our spot here for the last mirror. I wish they would actually highlight that on the map too, by the way. It's an interaction. You think that they would, once you find it, that they'd be like, oh, this is something you can come back to later. But whatever. I don't know what else we got going on here, guys. It's kind of disconcerting. I know we've been through this goddamn floor repeatedly. I'm fairly certain that we've hit it on both dimensions. And the reason I say that is because I remember specifically saying, let's come back here and scrub the entire floor by going through the fog bank. So we've already done that. So it shouldn't be anything of surprise here, unless it's like a piece of treasure that we missed. You know, like a perception check where we didn't get close enough to it. That's always a possibility. But other than that, which kind of leaves me at a loss for what the hell to do, because we don't have all the keys. We're clearly missing a key.
In due time.
I suppose the only other places I could think of that we haven't really hit are upstairs in that troll chamber, whatever we were talking about. Troll lair, whatever the hell it was called. Might as well grab these things, I guess, while we're at it. Just to clear it out a little. Check out your books. Anything here?
I'm
Still
there.
can't believe we got that poor bastard killed.
Yes.
Alrighty.
I do what I must.
Really don't like how the sound cuts out when we're in this area. It's just so weird. No idea who that person's supposed to be,
I'm off.
or why there's a person to talk to, or they don't interact with you in any meaningful way. Maybe they show up later. Maybe they're the wizard. I don't know. Let's take this stuff.
In due time.
Okay. Yeah, this is where the books are at, so there's no reason to go there. So the only place left to go is up this way. Like I said, I know we've been here before on both versions of the map. So again, unless I've somehow missed something in like a corner on one of the dimensions, which is always a possibility, I don't think there's anything else here. That's not good, because again, without that, with the exception of the troll lair that we could probably revisit, I don't know that we have anything else that we can do here, guys. Kind of screwed up. I know we had a fight in here. I did that the other day. Surprised the shit out of me because I'm like, oh hell, I guess we weren't here before. Oh, here's a mirror. For a second you see the familiar figure of the young wizard, but the image ripples and disappears. Does that mean we did what we were supposed to? I saved just before that. I think that that was a you failed prompt. So again, matter of fact, I know I can prove it to myself. Watch this. Journal. Where's my damn? See that? So there wasn't any progress on the journal page. That's my guess for why it's failed. But that means there's more mirrors than there are mirrors we're supposed to click, right? Because it said find the 3 mirrors. We found one. Here's a second, and there was a third somewhere. And then we have one supposedly on the 2nd floor that we still have yet to find. So again, it's going to be harder than I think to solve that puzzle. Again, it's okay. You just don't save it. I mean, it's not terribly difficult. Thank God. I'm getting a little tired of puzzles. We haven't been across here yet. Just to prove it to ourselves.
I'm there.
Come on. Find me something, you bastards. And here's where I believe you come to with the well. If you go from the 2nd floor and it says go to the well, this is where they pop you. So they drop you right into the basement again. So I don't know why you have 2 entrances or exits or whatever, however you want to think about it, to the well, to the basement on that floor, but you do. So again, we've checked this entire floor on this dimension only, but we have checked it. Let's head upstairs. Like I said, there's 2 spots upstairs. One that I know we've done both dimensions. Here's the books that we've left behind. We got a book of Bitterness, Journey, Blind Revenge, Never Saying Goodbye, and Shackled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 books. So we're missing our 6th book. And that's what we're still looking for to solve that puzzle of the hidden treasure room. Still looking for a key. Still looking for another mirror. So I don't think the troll lair has the mirror, but we'll see. So this should pop us up on the upper corner of the map. Over here should be a hallway bottom. Here is the frozen boneyard, which I'm 100% certain that we've done both dimensions of, because that's how we found a Miri. We went there first. She was not there. There was a fight. We kicked its ass. And then we're like, well, I guess we didn't do what we were supposed to here. So we went through the fog bank. And suddenly we had a different dimension. And there was a Miri in a different dimension, standing at what should have been our grave, which was extra creepy. Don't look like we got anything in here, though.
I'm there. In due time.
Yep. Alright, so now you see how we have the fog bank here? It's a little misty area. What we want to do is we're going to actually check out this
My
floor
skills are
twice.
absolute.
Shut off the lantern, run through the fog bank, and it'll
Follow
teleport
if
us
you
to the
dare.
next dimension. Poof. Make sure to turn your lantern back on immediately.
I'm always ready.
That way you don't accidentally walk into it again and hit a different dimension. So this is the other dimension for this same area. So again, we want to check out both possibilities. So far, it don't look like we're finding anything though.
I do what I must.
You sure do, buddy. Come down here real quick. We're not going to go outside yet. Just want to check the hallway. Okay, and you can see how the fog bank's a little different. It's like farther down instead of being up here. It's down here. I don't know that that matters, but probably another way to help you tell. But we're going to go through the fog bank again, and this will put us back to the dimension we were just in. Because remember, I want to keep consistent, right? So, poof, teleport. Now we'll turn the fog bank back on, and now we're back in the original dimension, quote unquote, that we were just in when we started this video today.
I am
Make
never
sure to
wrong.
lantern back on, and just for shits and giggles, we'll check out the area one more time just to prove to ourselves it's a small enough area that it doesn't bother me to check it again. But check through it. Anything at all, guys? Any goddamn thing at all? Because if not, we're getting kind of hosed here, fellas. It's going to be one of those simple things too, where like, oh, why didn't you do this? And I'll be like, well, son of a bitch. But now we're going to head out of here. Again, we're in the same dimension that we were in when we started the video, so this is the same spot we were at before where the mirrors are here and blah, blah, blah. So now we're coming down here. Again, we've already been to the basement. We can go upstairs and we can go back outside. And maybe there's something outside, and I just didn't see it. So we didn't check the area outside well enough, I guess. So that's another possibility. Maybe we should do that after checking this spot. We're going to check this twice, because again, it's another small area. This is, again, like I said, where we found a Miri and our grave. And I'm fairly certain we checked this area relatively thoroughly. There wasn't a whole lot here, because like I said, it's a small, small area. So if you check it, here's your tomb. There was a fight over here. And then in the other dimension,
I'm not in my
hey,
way.
here we go. Fionn, my loathsome brother, all those centuries, all those efforts, and for what? Oh, this is the bastard. Oh, well, hey, prick. Let's go kick his ass. His name is Keen, and he's probably going to hit like a brick shit house. So, what can we do to stop him from doing stuff like that? Let's see what he has for a slow spell on him. Ah, you suck at it. We'll save. Bastard. 21. Oof. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's Dorraj's turn. Put you up there, though, bro. Eliza's turn. Alright, Eliza. We need pets up. Multiple pets. Have fun, boys. We come up here to help tank. Yes! Get all up in his face. Like that. Oh, look at him being all pissy. Alright, Octavia, it's your turn to do some damage.
Provoked.
Whole lot of nothing there, Octavia. Can you hit him with a cantrip at least? 3 damage, we'll take it. Tristan's turn. Tristan, you come up here. And I'm a fan of Hellfire Rays and things that are in the cold. Oof, that was a solid couple hits there, bro. Nice work. What the hell kind of hell has this bastard got? What do we know about this prick? He is a 20 barbarian, 14 humanoid. Oof. Rage, cleave, protective aura, power attack, guarded stance. Oof. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna be a 18 to his swing. A lot of hit points too. Worth some decent XP though. I guess that makes sense. His touch armor obviously sucks. Kind of surprising Tristan didn't hit him 3 times instead of just the 2 times, but whatever. Fortitude, Jesus, don't even bother. Will save and reflex save still suck, and he is vulnerable to fire, immune to cold, which makes sense. He swings like a son of a bitch though. Oh Jesus, look at that too. Fuck me. Alright, yeah, it's gonna be rough. Alright, in your turn, Tristan. Jubiloth, you have fiery bombs, don't you?
A clever
Firebomb
ploy.
the shit out of them. Oh, there's 97 damage. There's 82 damage. There's 72 damage. 70. Finish off with solid 87. Now that's work done. Good job, Jujubee. Alright, Proto. Get your bony ass up here. We got cool stuff we can do to him. Like... Oh, Hellfire Ray. Yes, indeed. Well, let's do something magical with that, though, shall we? Grandmaster Rod. Yes, yes, yes.
Arrête, see, go.
Boom, 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 boom.
Here.
Take that back off. We don't use that one very much, but when we do, boy, we love it. Collecting all them goodies. What did we just pick up? Newest oldest, we picked up a Bloodstone. Local resistance +5. Physical might +6 to strength and con. That's not bad. Another ring of protection +5. Some chainmail +5. And of course the Graveyard of Giants. This is the other sword that Miri can use. Oversized enhancement +5. Greater Frost Furious weapon. Let's read up on all that. So what does that give you? This +5 Furious Greater Frost Oversized Bastard Sword. It doesn't impose a regular size and penalty on the wielder. +5 weapon for attacks and damage, +2d8 extra cold damage on a hit, and it's furious, so it's +2 better when you're raging. That's a solid weapon for Miri. But sell material otherwise. Alright, well, obviously we haven't been here in this dimension, or didn't return here. Maybe that's the key. Here lies Dora. I do not lie here, you lying bastard. So maybe because we picked her up here, we need to return back to this area again. Maybe that's the key. We are picked up from that box, I'm guessing. But we'll hit it in the other dimension as well, just to prove to ourselves. Because again, I was not expecting that fight. It's kind of wild. There's no fog here, though. So the way to do this is you have to exit, go into the next hallway. There's a little fog bank that's like right nearby. Turn off your lantern. You know what I mean. Do the thing and the stuff and the trick. I think there's a fog bank nearby. Where the hell is the fog bank?
I'm there.
Over here. There it is. Jesus. Took forever to get to you. Alright, we want to shut off that lantern.
I do what I must.
Teleporto. Now we're in the alternate dimension. We'll call it 2 versus dimension 1. So here's dimension 2. Turn on our lantern. Oops.
My skills
Our
are
lantern.
absolute.
So mess this up. Quick save that mess, of course. We don't want to have to deal with that shit again. What the hell's here? Wild Hunter. I might as well pick that shit up, I guess, while we're here.
Follow if you dare.
Just because we're already here, might as well scour the room.
In due time.
Looks like that would be something, doesn't it? You could be mistaken. Right. Anyway. Well, hell, while we're here, might as well check out that room too. Screw it. We never get to check out the cool stuff.
I'm there.
Check down the wall. Nothing. Cages are missing the doors here, at least.
I'm off.
Nothing popped up, so we should be good to go. Set into here. Quick save. Alrighty.
I do what I
Here we are,
must.
Dimension 2, checking out the same area. And again, we must have hit that box earlier. That's why it's not lighting up now, I'm guessing. Stop saying that, bastard.
In due time.
You notice the box here is missing. Yeah, guys, I'm lost now. I have nothing. I have no idea what to do now. This is some bullshit. It's gonna be one of those simple things where you're like, oh, you just didn't go here. But I swear I've checked every area. I'm actually surprised when we hit this area when we found the bad guy. So, I don't know. I guess go back upstairs. Well, we're in the alternate dimension 2. Let's check this entire floor again, I suppose. I mean, it's silly, but I mean, what else can I do? Clearly I've missed something. So, we'll check this floor completely again, because this is, like I said, dimension 2 versus dimension 1. We've already been up there. We already did that just a moment ago, so I don't have to repeat that. Quick save. Now, there was a mirror here, but I don't think it's here now, because it's the wrong dimension. Right. Oh, I did say we needed to go outside and check the dimension outside, didn't I? Yeah, that's a matter of fact. Let's go do that. Since we're down in that area right now. Anyway.
I'm there.
You sure are. And I know I've checked these areas because we got mugged on this just the other day in both those spots. So
Follow if you dare.
if there's something here now, I'm actually going to be quite surprised. And let's face it, who puts a goddamn bedroom right by the damn entrance? How weird is this? This is not a fucking studio apartment, you bastard. Alrighty. Oh, here's another mirror. We know about this one?
I'm there.
Huh. Let's find out. Yeah, reflects nothing. Whatever. So, not that one. That is so weird, though. So we're just backpedaling in time so we don't have to worry about resetting computers. Went outside real quick because, again, we're in dimension 2. Want to see if there's anything out here. With the people gone, we didn't check the area fully. There's a well entrance here. Maybe we need to do that.
I'm there.
Multiple well entrances. This seems a little weird.
Over there.
Oh, look at you finding shit.
I did as you asked.
I do
Oh,
what
now
I
that's a nice
must.
dagger. That's a punching dagger that I've been waiting for, by the way. Let's actually show you this one. This is the white flare dagger. Now, why is this one important? Well, let me show you. This is the only, well, one of the few weapons in the game that's a brilliant energy weapon. And again, by default, this is one that you literally equip it and it can treat your attacks as if they are touch attacks. Only against things that are living. So against undead constructs or objects, it does nothing. It literally is a completely useless weapon against those 3 types. But anything else, it's like butter. Cuts right through their fucking armor class. Just amazing. And again, if you catch them flat-footed, it's like they don't even got fucking armor on. You just like slice, slice, slice. This is one that I would have given us a knock-knock, or could have been her as well, for stabby-stabby. Could have been her as well if I'd gone instead of short sword, because I went dagger, rapier, and short sword for her weapon finessing abilities. Finesse training abilities. I was tempted to make one punching dagger. Well, remember, I need a weapon in the offhand that has to be in the light category if I want a 2-weapon wield. And I do. So here we go. 1, 2, 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. I'm good with that. And yes, I'm at a penalty to when I swing for this guy, but I'm not at a... well, I am at a penalty to a swing for this guy too, because of -2. But, because I'm 2-weapon fighting. But, it's only a -2, not a -4, which is what it could have been. And this one is more likely to hit, because it'll, like I said, ignore their armor class. So it doesn't work for... sorry, armor class. It ignores their armor and their shield bonuses. So basically all the stuff that makes them, you know, tough as fuck. Just, nope, you don't get that shit anymore. Just stab, stab, stab. Just beautiful. So I'll happily put that on my main character. Yeah. So, well, we did prove to ourselves we found something. Well, I guess we really didn't find everything. Let's go through the... well, I guess. I'm at a loss at this point. Where's this deposit? So I want to say this is going to be the basement. Yeah, the same well spot that I was telling you about a moment ago. But again, we're in Dimension 2, so I might as well look around. I guess. I don't know what else we can do.
I'm there.
Uh-huh. I'm just going to randomly save guys like this. And walk through the area. Like so.
Due time.
Just kind of speed this up a little bit. Let everybody catch up.
Follow if you dare.
Thank God that they do those prompts out loud when they see something. Over here. Or you know, you hear the little dinging noise and it'll pop up on the map as like a lootable area. Check the corners, check the corner. On down the wall. Save that. Corner. Check the corner. Anything at all, guys? Nothing. I may have to get online and figure out what the hell I've missed just to help expedite this part, guys. Because I really don't want to have to traipse through these entire dungeons like 15 more times to try to figure out what the hell I've missed. Let's do a quick save, though. Just in case we get jumped by some magic bad guy that showed up a moment ago kind of thing. Anything up there? Nothing. How about over here? Nothing. There? Nothing. Yeah, as I said, I don't know what else to do. I guess they'll give me a chance to look up the mirror puzzle too, in case I'm missing something on that, because that could be another part of this that I'm straight up screwing up. We'll check in here just because, but like I said, I've scoured this room multiple times, I'm sure of that. But I mean, you never know, man. It's the one thing that I really don't like about these detection-based systems. I mean, I love them because they're fun and it gives you a reason to get perception, besides the obvious reasons, of course. But I don't like the window of opportunity for triggering the perception check. Sometimes you really got to be like getting right on top of the goddamn thing, and it's just real buggy that way. Okay. Come on in, guys. Anything over here? got nothing. Well, poo. Poo on you, sir. Second floor, first floor. Yeah. I don't know about those. Yep, I ain't seen it, fellas. So I'll give the room a quick once over, but I'm not seeing anything new. So here's what we're gonna do. Video's been about an hour, and I know that's not amazing, but I'll probably be back on again later tonight. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna log off, figure out where I'm missing, as well as basically what I'm looking for is the 3 keys. Here, let's write it down so I don't forget this. So I got the 3 keys, and then I have the mirror puzzle. Between those 2 things, if I can find the 3rd key and or figure out where the other mirror puzzle or how to solve the mirror puzzle, then I think we'll be able to progress. But until that time, I got nothing. I honestly think I've been everywhere on both dimensions. Like I said, I have no idea why I'm missing it, but maybe that will literally tell me what's going on. But with that, my name is Brother Mute. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll be back later tonight. Bye now.